Hello everyone, and welcome to another video here on my channel. So as you can see, I am playing a game, and this time it is not The Price is Right, the 2010 edition for the Nintendo Wii. It is The Price is Right game, but it is The Price is Right Decades for Xbox 360. And there's a system as well, because usually I have been using that little television right there because I do have this big 55-inch TV, which I do prefer to play my stuff on, but I don't really have a tripod still. I know some of you are probably getting tired of me, filming it this way, or maybe do it by, like on a gaming PC, but I still don't have one because, in the words of Mr. Dink, they're very expensive. So anyway, I decided to do this game. I bought this now I know you're thinking that it's probably GameStop, but no. It's a place that is in Maryland. If you're from the Maryland area and you know what I'm talking about, there's a place at the mall in Towson called Regen. It's a video game store, and they also do sell like some toys and stuff, but mostly it's video games. Ranging all the way, well, actually I don't know if they have Atari, because I was going to say ranging all the way from Atari to PlayStation 5. I don't know really about Atari stuff, like if they have any games. I think they just have just a regular like thing where you can like play Atari like on your television or something like that, or maybe, I'm not really too sure. But I know they have Nintendo and then Sega, Super Nintendo. A lot of their stuff, unfortunately, can be a little bit overpriced because there are like some rare Nintendo 64 systems. Like today I saw a blue one, or maybe it was purple. It was like one of those purple Nintendo 64 systems, and it looked really awesome, but it was over $200, which is, I think, pretty reasonable because the colors where you can like see the insides of the system are pretty rare and pretty expensive to get. So yeah, I saw it, and of course, I'm like, no, I can't really do that because it's way too much money. Yeah, and for PS5 stuff, I think they do have some games, and then they have, like, I think PS3 controllers. I don't even know if I saw any today, and I think they had some PS4, but they rarely get PS5 controllers. I was looking for a specific game, but I wound up getting this one and a couple others. I got Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii, and I got Call of Duty Black Ops for Xbox 360. The total was about, I think it was about $30 or something like that. And yeah, I wound up getting it because I really did. And well, I haven't really played The Price is Right Decades in a long time. Last time I did was on the Nintendo Wii, and I was on my old YouTube channel. I'm still trying to get that YouTube channel, but it was linked to an old phone number that I had. If there's a way I can get that back, I just need the phone number, like, link, well, what I need is, like, it has to send a text message to it, and that way I get the code, but it's the person who has that phone number now, but it really needs to be removed, the phone number. But anyway, so The Price is Right Decades, this is where they play the classic games from back in the day, like the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. I think this game is from 2014, I want to say. And what you do is just play these games and you can unlock them. So, box of unmarked tapes dating back to 1972. So, this is Jessica. Probably the same character they use on the Nintendo Wii. I don't know if they have this for PS3. So what they do is take the tape, put that in there, tell you some information. There were 2 songs using cliffhangers. First one was quickly replaced by the current one named On the Frances Mountains. So it's 1983. This television is bright too. I mean, because it's obviously a 4K TV, but the quality is amazing. I don't really care about 4K as long as it's like 1080 or 1440 or something like that. And yeah, that's my Xbox 360 character. I mean, yeah. Very, very much different than the Nintendo Wii version. Just like the game, you have to bid on items, but the problem is these are from 1983. So you got to know the prices, from this time. I'm pretty sure people did not care for this game like the original Price is Right on the Nintendo Wii and the 2010 edition. They did the same thing with Family Feud. They had the 2010 edition of Family Feud, I think. Then they had the Decades. And I don't think they had a standard Family Feud. I think the only one was for the Xbox 360. I'm not sure. All right. 605. I don't think it's 1,000, but I will say 800. 828. All right, I got it. And you'll get these achievements unlocked too. I mean, if that happens, they're going to pop up and stuff, I'm sure. But anyway. Now, there isn't no 3 Strikes edition. You just play, like, whatever games they have and stuff. And we're going to play Plinko. How about that? All right. So you get 1 Plinko chip, and then you got to bid on, well, not bid, but you got to guess these items over here, these 4 items, either if the number is the first number or the last number, like which one is right. So queen size bed rack thing. So is the first 2 the first number, or is the last 2 the second number in it? Is, well, you know what I mean. I'm going to say the first one. No, it was 32. Okay. Try this one. Again, this is from 1983, so you got to know all this stuff. I'm going to say 9. No, it was 7. Damn it. It's a vacuum. I don't think it's a 7. I'm pretty sure it's 3. No, my God. So left or right 2? I'll say left. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't get any. But I did get 1 chip. And watch me put this in 0. Let's put it a little bit down and just go right there. Yeah, watch this be 0. I'm telling you. Well, $1,000, okay. Oh my God. Yeah, congratulations, my foot, I guess. I mean, it is better than nothing, but I was expected to be 0. Anyway, we go to the Showcase Showdown now. The thing is, this one, somebody's already spun, and they spun 70. Usually we don't spin first in this, so how do we spin in this? Okay, so that's pretty cool. The Nintendo Wii version, in the 2010 edition, you have to like grab the wheel and then spin it and stuff. 55. Okay. I gotta spin again though. But I gotta use, my hand for the controller and stuff. Well, okay, 30, 30, 30. Yes, 85. We won. Yay. And we go to the showcase. And of course, if your bid is $100 or less in this version, 1983, you win both showcases. And if you spin the wheel and you get $1, you get $1,000, and it's $5,000, I think, for the blue spaces, and the dollar is $10,000. It's now $25,000 now. All right, let's see the showcase. Let me turn this up a little bit. Okay, arcade game. Never really heard of that game, Roundup. Alright. And usually I use those VHS tapes over there to set my phone up, but I still need to get a tripod for this one. But the tripod they have is like 2 feet. So in other words, it might be like right to here, like where my hand is. So it probably wouldn't be able to get the whole screen. I'd probably have to like do it and probably be filming like this. I gotta pay attention to this stuff here. Ooh. Wow. Now again, this is from 1983, so you gotta know how much you thought everything was. I also set up my video games over here. I know it's not really a lot that I have. I mean, mostly I've got, looks like PlayStation 2 maybe. I don't know. I mean, I might have the same amount. There might be like some games that have like just one more. All right. I will bid on this one. I'm going to say car is probably like probably 7,000, somewhere around there. I'm gonna say not that much, 12,300. And this person will bid. The next one, a range. I was off work today. I went back to work yesterday on Sunday, and it went pretty well. I was off today. I went out and did a few things, but it was really hot out. Okay. So, yeah, mostly in these showcases, people get like a trip, and sometimes a car. Sometimes a car will be like in the first showcase. Mostly the second one, I think, because the top winner, of course, has the option to bid or pass, and sometimes they would get maybe like a little, or probably get some motorcycles too, or motorbikes, maybe a wave runner thing, like one of those things that ride on the water, and a few others. I have not played this version in a while, but I don't think I've ever owned the Price is Right Decades for the Xbox 360. I think they did have one for PS3. I think it was in the PlayStation store. And it was probably about, at that time, probably $10. I was very surprised they had this game. I mean, I saw it, and I was like, wow. He's going to bid $6,193. All right, so we're probably going to start with me. $17,615. Not bad. About 5,003. Yep, 5,300. Now let's see his. 9,000. I think he won. Yeah, he did. 3,050. That was close, though. I mean, I had a pretty good bid, but he just had a better bid. And again, this isn't a 3 strikes thing or anything. You just play just this one game, and then it goes back to the main menu. And then I got, got Plinko from 1983 unlocked, new show. And then it goes right into there, into that little thing. So you can go to the main menu and you can like pretty much call it a day, or you can continue and play another one. So that's what I'm going to do. Play another one. Now she will grab the tape, put it inside, and there we go. Spelling Bee's actual name is spelled with a small picture of a bee, making it the only pricing games that's impossible to properly spell. As from 2005, when they said the Bob Barker Studio, they started doing that around probably late 1997 or something like that, going into 1998, because I watched some clips or some shows, and I didn't hear Rod Roddy, saying from the Bob Barker Studio. Johnny Olson never said it, because from 1972 to 1985, when he announced it, they didn't call it the Bob Barker Studio until 1997. Pretty sure it was around that time. Oh, nice. A Frocati rug? No. Claire Murray. And again, this is 2005. This is when Bob Barker was still hosting. Okay. So prices are probably going to be much higher in this one. So we got $930. I think it's more than that. $740. And you, Sonny Jim? $760. I'll say $960. $9.99. Good thing I did not say 1,000. I would have been $1 over. Holy mackerel. I almost did because I was almost going to say 1,000. But if I'd said that, I would have been really disappointed. But if you don't get it, then you keep playing until you win and get up on stage. All right, so we're playing Golden Road. Oh boy. First we start with this Heath bar. It has a price tag of 58 cents. And then we walk the Golden Road to the first prize. Let's see what the first one is. Okay. Oneida. Are we going to be able to see the... Or no, we got to get these right, I think. Yep. So is it a 5 or an 8? I'll say 5. No, it's an 8. Are you kidding me? And the run on the Golden Road already ends. Damn. That was rather embarrassing. And he has 70. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Come on, dollar. It's coming around. Not. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I got $1. Nice. Yep, so we got $1,000 bonus. Now, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's still, what is it? Well, you know what I said earlier. I'm pretty sure that it's, oh, am I going to get 5 maybe? No, I got 90, so would have got $5,000 if I landed on it, but no. The dollar would have been 10,000. But still got $1,000 bonus. So that'll make up for that Golden Road doo-doo right there. Yeah, I said doo-doo, deal with it. Can't believe that, though. All right, here we go. But in this version, if it's $250 or less, get both. Oh, how nice. Cooking books. Something to read and something maybe to cook. Cook. And I'm using this gold Xbox 360 controller. I almost called it a PS3 controller. I'm like, that's not what it is. I had to get a new battery pack thing. This guy at Regen gave it to me for $3. And it works very good because some of the ones that I have, they don't fit on the controller, I guess, because they've been worn out. But this one's practically brand new. And check the battery level. It's at 3 bars, so yeah, it's fine. It's not the rechargeable batteries I'm using. It's a different one. It's just regular batteries, and they're working. I also got a black controller as well, too, but I don't know where it is right now. I had it somewhere. Must be on my... I don't see it. Okay, well, I didn't see a car in there, so I'm going to pass it. And he says $15,058. Oh, no, 50... Is that a 3 or an 8? I couldn't tell. Looks like a 3. Nice living room there. I like that. The controller must be somewhere. It's not on the floor, I don't think. Nah, but it's alright. It's just a standard black controller. And they also got white, but when I saw this gold one, I was kind of surprised. I was like, wow, this thing is really nice. But I couldn't get it working at first because the battery's no good, and it needed a new battery pack. Oh, nice. So we got the living room, German beer steins. Beer stein. And then we got one more, maybe a car. And a trip to Germany. Okay. So no car in the showcases. Like the first one didn't have a car, and this one doesn't either. Okay. Make it interesting. Because usually 90% of the time when you go to the showcase, they usually give away a car or two. They give away one car in the first one, then another car in the second showcase, you know. Okay, so living room, probably about maybe close to 1,000. The beer stein stuff, probably about 2,000 we're at, and the trip, probably about 8,000. I'll say, I think it's a little more than 10,000. Let's do $10,400. Okay. $17,049 for a difference of $7,089. His showcase is worth $20,077. He got it. Dang it. $5,019. Should have bid more. If I said $12,000, probably would have been interesting, but I said $12,000 in the previous showcase, or the one before, and I wound up with $19.99. Good year. All right, so now we got that unlocked, and once you get them unlocked, what you can do is like you can go over there and you can play the game. It won't be like the same one. I don't think so. It'll be like a different game and stuff. But anyway, let's continue. Let's do another one. Yeah, the tough ones, in my opinion, are like the 70s. The early plans of Punch-A-Bunch were very different. Players would first punch a punchboard letter, which contained a number, then punch the normal slot, which contained a multiple. Yeah. 1991. All right. And I said before, I like the episodes of The Price is Right, like from 1975 to 1979. But I like 76 and 77 mostly. I don't know why. The music seemed pretty catchy, and I just like that format. The Come On Down music was pretty good. All the contestants were really, happy and stuff. I mean, the 80s was good too. Then Rod Roddy came in around 85, 86, somewhere around that. The 90s were good too. The 2000s, were all right. I mean, unfortunately, after Rod Roddy passed, and they had Burton Richardson, Randy West, and then they brought in Rich Fields, who would be the announcer, I guess, from 2002, I guess, or 2003, maybe till 2012 or 13. I don't know how long exactly he hosted it. I forgot we're bidding one, as I was rambling on about all that. I'm sorry. 825. I need to change my shirt on there, but 1,034. I'll say 1,100. Oh. I guess I got it on the nose. I guess it's 1,100. Yep, it is. Awesome. So I got 1,100. Well, I got that, and plus a $500 bonus, so it's 1,600. Wow. Sweet. All right. Oh, cliffhanger. There was a freaking $16,000. That'd be great. So Drew Carey unfortunately calls it the Yodely guy and all that stuff, and I don't know why, because he always likes to ruin everything. I know a lot disagree, I know a lot of people like him, but I'm not a fan of him. All right, here we go. Okay, it's like soap opera challenge thing. I have no clue on this one. This is going to be tough. I'm going to say $20. Nope. So hopefully he doesn't move a lot. Okay, 4. Okay, so $16. Okay, almost said 25. Next one. Spencer's children's clothing thing. Okay. I'll try 25. Ah. All right, hopefully not a lot. Hopefully just 5. Good. All right, $20. All right, so he's on 9, so he can move 16 steps. I cannot miss this thing by more than $16. As 25 is the number where he cannot go off. I'll say $35. No, I'm gonna say 40. I think it's more than that. It's not. All right, hopefully it doesn't go more than 16. But I think we should be all right. I think I got it. Yes. It was 33. Okay. So if I said 40, I would have been all right. If I did, well, if I said 35, it would have been even better. It would have been off $2. But hey, we won. 16,000 of that plus 1,600, 17,600. All right. And now the Showcase Showdown. 75. All right. Let's spin. Got $1 in the last game we did. Forgot what year it was. 2005. Oh, come on. Stop. 15. Darn it. All right. Come on, baby. 85 will be great. There it goes. It's coming around. Slow it down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Didn't get it. First time that I did not win the Showcase Showdown. Oh well. But we did win 17,600. God. Anybody remember that movie 3 Ninjas? Because when I was, saying slow down, that was a scene when the 3 guys that were trying to, kidnap the ninjas, the 3 boys later in the movie, and they were following them when they were going to school, and they were on their bicycles, and the guys were in their big, blue van or this blue vehicle they had, and they kept looking at the kids because they're seeing them, jumping over these hills and stuff on their bikes. So the guy Fester is driving the car, and Hammer, the other guy, and Marcus is their other friend that's sitting in the middle. I mean, yeah, I've watched the movie many times. Rocky loves Emily. But, so while Fester is driving and Hammer is telling him, slow down, and he's slowing, and he's saying again, slow down, because I couldn't remember if he was talking about the kids or he was talking about the guy. I think he was telling the guy to slow down because they weren't paying attention to the road. So he winds up crashing into the back of a cop's car, and Fester and Hammer both say fender bender. And then one of the kids, I think it was Colt, the kids ride by, and one of them says, uh-oh, somebody got a ticket. And Fester winds up saying to the kids, shut up. And the cop looks at him, and Fester just says, not you, the kids. That was so hilarious. I remember watching that. I think I played that over and over, and yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Do some more games. Oh my God. I gotta watch that scene again. Did you know the actual name of the game played in Contestants Row is One Bid? No, they just call it Contestants Row mostly. 1977. Okay, one of my favorite years. And now here's another thing you all probably, well, I'm sure most of you do know, but some of you may not know. Oh, the new price is right. Okay. Excuse me. Well, FYI, The New Price is Right was the name of the show from 1972 to 1973. 1977, it was just The Price is Right. They called it The Price is Right in 1973, I think. They started, putting it as that. But a coffee table, okay? But actually, The Price is Right in the beginning, from 1972 to 1975, was a 30-minute show, and only 3 contestants, came up and played, and then the 2 highest winners would go to the showcase. But when we got 1975, they made it an hour format because they figured, because it was really popular and stuff, and they just thought they would do that. And I think it was a very good decision. I'll say 350. 350. I don't think it's more than $700. 550. Got it. So if I said that, I would have won a $100 bonus. Because actually, they didn't have that in the new Price is Right. Not till, I think, 1975 or 76, maybe, when a contestant would get it right on the nose. Ooh, it's a car. Yeah, because a person would, if they would get it right on the nose, they would get a $100 bonus, and they reach into Bob Barker's pocket where he has the $100 bills, and they take it out. They stopped doing that probably around 1985 maybe, or 86, and Bob would just hand him the money. And then after that, when we got to the 90s, then it was increased to $500. Oh God, this game was only played, I think, once or twice. Oh boy. Yeah, this game did not last very long. So the professor is going to show you, that's the last 2 numbers in the price of the car, 2 and 1. How many ounces are in a half pint? Oh my God, I don't know. 7. Nope. Oh, 4. I would say yes. Okay, so I got 1 wrong answer, and I've got 2 right. So if I get another right answer, I'll get it. First prime number? 1? I don't know. How many states are located in the New England region in the United States? 3? Oh my God. That was hard. And like I said, that game was only played once or twice on the show. There's clips of it on YouTube. The wheel did not look like this, and of course in the new Price is Right, they didn't have this wheel. This wasn't introduced till when it became an hour format, and he got 80. Oh jeez. I mean, you could take that 80 and maybe shave that mustache off. Okay, well, it's not going to be $1. It's coming around, and 30. Gotta spin again. 70 would be good, or 60 or 65. No, I'm gonna go over by $1. Dang it, man. Fudge. Yeah, I'm trying not to curse a lot too. I mean, I know, again, there's probably people on my YouTube that do not like it when I do that, because it, seems like, I do get frustrated a lot with that. But believe me, I'm only just, doing it if I get frustrated, but I'm sorry, I just trying to, not do that a lot. Let's say fudge or dang it, darn, shoot, crap. I mean, damn and hell isn't bad, but first 8 times Cliffhangers is played, players had to guess the value of 4 prizes instead of 3. Okay, I did not know that, actually. 86. All right. We can't skip this. The options is going to be the volume control stuff. Yeah. 86 was the final year with Bob Barker with his dark hair. 1987 was when Bob Barker had gray hair. And I would have to probably say that The Price is Right is probably my favorite game show, but with Bob Barker. I watched it a lot of times, and yeah, I do watch it occasionally, but Drew Carey is just really hard to watch sometimes. All right, so we got that nice couch. What do you say? 510. All right. Next one. 613. And for you, 745. I'll say 800. $1,020. All right. Okay. And a couple episodes ago, I got a perfect bid. And of course, if I only did like just one game of this, it'd only be like maybe a 10-minute game, you know? Oh boy, hole in one. $8,500. You got to guess which items, you know, which one is the lowest and then which one is the next highest. Okay, that stuff is definitely not cheap. It's a spot remover stuff. Press on nails. That might be $1 something. I don't really know. Toastums, which are basically Pop-Tarts. Alright. And Sunny Delight. I have not had that stuff in forever. It's good though, actually. It's not a caffeine drink or anything, it just has sugar. Alright, it's either between the press-on nails or this Toastum stuff. I'm gonna say the press-on nails, which is probably wrong. And I'll go with this, the Sunny Delight, and that will be for the expensive. Alright, here we go. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Nope. The Toastum things were only 89 cents, so I got a putt from the first line. Okay. Oh, I got green. Yay, it's in. Okay, that was easy. The Nintendo Wii version, you gotta like use both your hands, you know, and put it in. But anyway, 9,520 right now. All right. And I'm not left-handed, by the way. I don't know why I have my character putting left-handed. 75. All right. Here we go. Come on, dollar. Dollar, 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 dollar. Said that so much it didn't even mean anything. 25. A quarter. A quarter. A quarter. Give me that. This ain't Christmas. Now, if you don't know what that is from, I'm pretty sure you don't, because don't tell me I'm gonna get the dollar now. Come on. Would have been a better first spin, but yeah. Okay, that was from a movie with Hulk Hogan. It was called Mr. Nanny. And that was from Sherman Hemsley, the guy who was George Jefferson, of course, on the Jeffersons. Yeah, he was in the movie with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan plays, I think it's Sean Armstrong. I can't remember his first name because I know his last name is Armstrong. Yeah, it is. Okay. Because there was a scene where he put his initials on the bench by the principal's office, and it says S.A., Sean Armstrong. And he's a professional wrestler, but he plays a bodyguard to a guy that has like a chip, you know, and so he works for a company, and the microchip or whatever is like a really I don't know, like invention or something, you know. It's a thing, you know, that two people or these people are like trying to find and stuff, you know. They want it, but he's like trying to prevent them, and that's why he wants Sean to be his bodyguard. But he declines at first because he tells them, I'm not a bodyguard, I'm a wrestler. So a little close to the end of the movie, like probably about 25 minutes or 30 minutes before the movie ends, Sean's friend Bert, who is played by I forgot his damn name, Sherman Hemsley. God, he comes over where he's like at this place where he's watching the kids as well too, because there's two kids, you know, that are, you know, way out of control children, and Sean winds up disciplining them because they keep pulling pranks and all that stuff and getting rid of all the babysitters. But Sean winds up not leaving and stuff. But he winds up forming a bond with them after they promise that, you know, they won't do the stuff anymore, that, you know, the stuff, you know, the pranks. But anyway, Sherman Hemsley, the character Bert, he comes over and visits him, and the taxi driver needs, like, you know, the fare and stuff, and because he didn't pay him, so Sean gives him the money, and the cab driver says, gee, a whole quarter, and gives him the change and stuff. And Bert, the character, comes over and says, a quarter? Give me that. This ain't Christmas. I guess because the guy wanted to keep it or something. Because I think, I think Sean, you know, said to the guy, keep the change. And that's why he said, gee, a whole quarter. I guess because he just wanted more than that. But instead, you know, he took it, and that's why he said, a quarter? Give me that. This ain't Christmas. And I thought that was pretty funny. That was not one of the greatest movies. I mean, well, some people probably didn't like Hulk Hogan in movies, but I think, you know, he did a pretty good job. The Price is Right originally aired from 56 to 65. It was hosted by Bill Cullen. Widely different rules may consist of 2007 now. This was unfortunately the final year that Bob Barker hosted The Price is Right. Now, he did make an appearance for the April Fool's edition, which was 2015 or 16, one of those years. And Bob at that time was like 90-something. I think he was 92 or 93 or maybe 92, I don't know. But seeing him, you know, making his entrance, the crowd was going insane. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. Because it was great, because the announcer said, now here's your host, Drew Carey, but instead it's Bob. All right, his and her tennis equipment. Awesome. Tennis, anyone? I like tennis. Played a lot of the tennis games, like Virtua Tennis for the arcade. I played that in Ocean City a lot of times. They also had it for Sega Dreamcast, I think. And other systems, I think, too. And then they had other ones that came out, and of course Top Spin. I'll say 800. $838, only $38 off. Awesome. But yeah, Top Spin, you know, was another one. Like I said, they had Andre Agassi tennis back in the day for the Sega Genesis. They had Wimbledon for Sega Genesis. They were pretty fun games, but Andre Agassi tennis is actually pretty hard. Ooh, okay, a Chrysler. 2007, once again. Probably play one more game of this, and then I'll probably wrap this up, because we have been playing this game for a while. But again, it's very fun. I like the Price is Right decades. Alright. The dice game, okay. So basically, if you roll a 1, you have to say if it's higher or lower, but there are no zeros in the price of the car, and there are no numbers higher than 6. As this announcer was saying, I should be saying this instead of this guy. First number in the car is a 1. Okay. So I've got to roll these 4 dice. All right. Come on. There we go. Ooh, it's on the line. It's a 3. Is that it? No. So is it higher or lower? I'll say higher. I don't think it's 11 or 12,000. All right. Here we go. A 1? Hey, is that it? Nope. But we know it's higher. Next one. Shoot the dice. Another 1. Wow. Okay. But we know it's higher. Okay. Last one. A 6. So I'm pretty sure I've won this game. It is a 6. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I've won this game. Is it right? Yes, we won. Yep, got that. And we got that too. 16,526. All right. Yay. Nice. So that went pretty well. Now we're up to 17,364. Now the showcase showdown. 70. All right. All right, come on, wheel. Let's be good now. And the Wii, you just hold the A button and you just spin the wheel, with your hands. Come on, 95. Oh, 75. Okay, I beat her by 5 cents. Let's go. And now we go to the showcase. For the first time in a while, probably since 2 or 3 shows. All right. 250 or less, get both. Here we go. Just looking at my things, see if I have any friends are online. Just curious, just looking. But no, I don't have much friends because most of them are playing PS5 and Xbox Series X. Alright, so we got... I kind of didn't see what the first one was, but we got a trip to China. Nice. An 8-day cruise or something like that. Alright. Okay, and like I said, we'll probably play one more game. And a trip to Rome. Alright. So 2 nice trips and whatever the first one was. A 6-night stay. Yeah, probably the next one I'm probably going to turn the audio off on the person. And I'll probably just read, the description, like, all that stuff there. Instead of just this person talking. Just to change up a little. It is pretty nice. I'm going to pass it, actually. 17,544. I think it's a little bit more than that. It's probably about 20,000. Here we go. All right. Dining room. Checking my watch for the score of the baseball game. The Orioles are currently losing to the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, you can't see it because... Come on. Yeah, a little bit. There we go. Yeah, but it's tough, because Tampa Bay has the best record in the American League. And the Braves had the best record in the National League. Well, for the majors, actually. American and National League. Well, in the majors. You know what I mean. Sorry. All right, so dining room. We got a TV. A really nice one, too, I should say. Really nice. And a spa! A spa! This lovely spa! A spa. My friends, would say, like, a spa! A spa! Take a dip in a spa! Okay, so a dining room, a television, and a spa! Okay. I got a feeling that she probably went over, but alright. Let me think this over a little bit. The dining room is probably about 1,000, maybe 1,200. TV is probably about 600, and the spa is probably about 8 grand. I'm gonna say 14,200. Let's leave it as that. I think we're gonna start with me. Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. 20,157. Yeah. So about 5,957. Oh, she went over. Let's go. We won. Let's go. Woohoo. We're saying it twice. Yeah. And I think that is the first showcase that I have won. And I wound up with $37,521. All right. Now, that's it for that one. That was a really good one. I won the dice game. I won the showcase. And the showcase showdown, too. I mean, it would have been nice if I got $1. But anyway, let's do one more. Or maybe we'll do another one, too, depending how the game goes. We'll see. Checkouts rules change of the years from 1982 to 1996. The winning range was 50 cents. It was later increased to $1 in 1996 and $2 in 2003. Now, hold on, let's turn down the announcer's voice. Sorry, man. Just want to change it up a little bit. Here it comes! Television's most exciting hour of fantastic prizes. The fabulous 60-minute Price is Right. Well, the new Price is Right as they have it. Steven, come on down. Of course, they keep using the current theme. Welcome to Contestants Row, and here is the first item up for bids. It's a microwave oven. The amount of Touchmatic radar range, the first microwave with an oven with memory. You can program it to cook, simmer, or defrost as simple as 1, 2, 3. The Amana Touchmatic radar range, whatever. All right, what do you bid? $441. How about you with the Xbox jersey? $459. And for you, they don't have no name tags. $512. And for you, $530. The actual retail price is $595. You win. All right, so got that. And now, let's see what it shall be. And you're going to be playing hurdles for a chance to win $4,000. In hurdles, there are 3 items. You have to make sure the jumper jumps over all 3 of these before it reaches the end of the track. You'll have a price of what the hurdle has, and you'll have to see if they are higher or lower than the runners. If you don't get any of them, you won't win. Okay? So we have 71 cents. And we have the runner's prize, which is Libby's canned fruit cocktail. When it says Libby's on the label, you know you got a winner. This is the first hurdle. We have a ray of sunshine from TechSun, naturally sweetened orange juice and grapefruit juice. TechSun, open a can and let the sun shine out. Is this price higher or lower than 71 cents? Oh boy. Yeah, this is a little difficult. I'm going to say, I'm going to lose, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to say lower. Next one. Orville Redenbacher's Gourmet Popping Corn. Virtually every kernel explodes into a light and fluffy tender mouthful. I'm going to say that's lower. And the final item, which is Creamettes, the long Italian-style spaghetti that's ready to eat in just minutes. Never sticks together. Creamettes spaghetti. I'm going to say lower. I'm pretty sure I lost. And on your mark, get set, go. And no, it was 81 cents. Dang it. And Hurdler, unfortunately, could not get over the first one. Oh, well. Yeah, the 70s is a little bit tough, because of these prices. And now the Showcase Showdown. And this score, this man has 75 cents. You have to beat that. All right. Now go ahead and spin that wheel. All right. Come on, dollar. Maybe. No, you got 5 cents, and you have to spin again. 75 would get you 80, or 70 would be a tie. Now, let's see what you shall add to that. I'm looking at 50 cents. That's not enough. Oh well. Alright, we'll do one more game. Because that one kind of took a little bit of, quick time and stuff. So, alright. So what do you think of me, doing the announcing? I mean, I know I kind of messed up on the second one, but the first one the second one I kind of butchered up a little bit, the Orville Redenbacher stuff. But the other three, the first one, the price of that fruit cocktail stuff, then the first one for the hurdler, and the third one, yeah. Some say I should probably be like announcing and stuff, but yeah. On October 10th, 1996, one player managed to roll all 4 correct digits in Dice Game. I wonder if they have that on YouTube. Probably not. 1988. All right. Here it comes. Television's most exciting hour of fantastic prizes. The fabulous 60-minute Price is Right. And where am I at? Way over there. Here I am. Hi. Thank you very much. Alright. Here's the item up for bids. It's a comfortable bed. From Wesley Allen, this elegantly crafted Andover queen-size white iron bed trimmed with brass, an elegant addition to your child's guest or master bedroom from Wesley Allen. And for a comfortable night's sleep, there's this new flotation system. The Morgan Elite No Motion Flotation System. Enjoy the waveless magic of foam, the benefit of sleeping on water without the movement. Morgan Flotation Systems. And yeah, okay. Let's start the bidding. Here we go. I kind of like doing it this way. I do. I like saying the description of the items. 1920 for you. 1170. And for you, sir, 2271. I'm going to say 1200. And the actual retail price of the bed is $1,670. I got it again. Okay. And this is what you could win. A new Jeep. The Jeep Cherokee 2-door wagon, the sports utility vehicle with 2-wheel drive, comes equipped with standard features plus these options: metallic paint, wheel trim rings, roof rack, spare tire cover, and California emission. And it's spelling bee. All right. Now, to win at this game, you have to spell the word car. We have all letters that have C, A, and R, and there are 2 cards that you'll get to pick, but there are some cards that have the word car. So let's pick a number first. I'll go with 25. Let's put that right here. And another one, I'll say 8. Okay? And now you can win 3 more if you can guess these items over here, and you got to be within $10, whether higher or lower, but you got to be within 10 to win a card. Here we have Eureka's Quick Up, great for cleaning cleanups, lightweight, rechargeable, cordless, and in between vacuum. Eureka! How much do we think that is worth? I will say $25. And is it 25? It's $50, and that is a difference of $25. I do not get a card. Okay, let's move on. The West Bend Oven Up. It toasts, bakes, and broils and fits conveniently under the cabinet or on top of it from West Bend. How much is this worth? I'm going to say 40. Is it? It's $45, and that's a difference of 5, and you get a card. There we go. Let's try, hopefully, lucky 13. All right. And now the last one. Kids can travel the world with the Fisher-Price Discovery Globe with built-in viewer and 120 slides of faraway places. Wow. That's pretty nice, actually. I'm going to say $30. And the price is $37 for a difference of $7. And you get another card. All right. I'm going to go with, actually I was going to go with a different number. I'm going to go with 3. All right, we have 4 cards here. Now, you can either keep the $2,000 or you can reveal. What do you say? I'm going to go for it. Let's look behind her. We have an A. You can either keep the 1,500 or continue on. I'm going to play on. Let's go. We have another A. $1,000, or what do you want to do? I'm going to go. And we have a C. Ka! $500 or call it a day. I'm going to go for it. And a C. We couldn't get the R. Oh, well. So no money, no car. But, oh well. It is the way it goes. Alright. Now we're up to an hour, unfortunately, with doing this video. But it's my choice. 75 cents. And like I said, there is no 3 strikes edition in this. It's just either a single player, or do all this. Well, pretty much it's this. You can play with other players too, and you can play online too, but I seriously doubt you can play with people online. Oh, come on, dollar. Yes! Got a dollar. Let's go. And we get to go to the showcase. But we do have to take our bonus spin. We got $1,000. Let's not forget that. And let's see if I can get some more money. All right, it's coming around. Come on, a little more, a little more, a little more. Not quite. 70. All right, no bonus money, but we do get to go to the showcase. And let's see how we shall do. $26.70 right now would be a lot more if I won that car. And now here we have the showcase. We'll see all these items, and if it's $250 or less, you win both. All right, let's see the first showcase. Your showcase begins with a new jukebox. The Sapphire 92 jukebox from Rode features 3-way stereo, 130-watt amplifier, 200 selections, and exciting lighting that can dance to the beat of the music. And you'll enjoy a trip to scenic Scotland. We'll fly you and your guests round-trip coach from Los Angeles to Glasgow, where you'll enjoy a 6-night with Scottish breakfast daily at the Copethorne Hotel, located in the heart of the city in historic George Square. Experience a warm welcome and true Scottish hospitality in the charming Copethorne Hotel in Glasgow. And take your own trip with this new trendy trailer. A comfort travel trailer, lightweight with compact tow vehicles, this comfort RV features full-time bunk, beds, oven, shower, and fully equipped galley. And this showcase can be yours if the price is right. Now, do I want to bid or pass? I'm going to pass. And how much do you think this showcase is worth? $10,406. All right, and here is your showcase. Your showcase begins with a beautiful brass-plated fireplace. The Fire Drum 3 freestanding fireplace is brass-plated with a polished mirror finish. Features a ceramic-lined interior and a unique cast iron cooking grill. And in this next window, we find a lovely dining set. A striking table from fossil stone, and the 4 chairs are covered in a beautiful blue-gray fabric with marble design. And heat up food fast in this new microwave range. A Whirlpool eye-level microwave range with self-cleaning lower oven, digital meal timer clock, and lift-up cooktop. Microwave oven has a solid-state meal sensor temp probe from Whirlpool. Finally, there's this new pair of motorcycles. These are the Honda Rebel 450 with 447C twin-cylinder engine, electric starter twin exhaust with crossover pipes, and 2-piece custom seat for more comfort. And this showcase can be yours if the price is right. I certainly hope everybody enjoyed that. I doubt it. Okay, so we got that fireplace same, we got the dining set, and the motorcycles. I'll say $10,000. That's it. Okay, let's start with me. the actual retail price of your showcase is $10,968 for a difference of $968. Wow. The actual retail price of your showcase is $15,530 for a difference of $5,124, and I win. Let's go. $13,638. Man, that was great. Okay, well that's going to do it. I hope everybody enjoyed this game of The Price is Right Decades for the Xbox 360. I just bought it today, and yeah, not really want to quote McDonald's, but I'm loving it. Okay, so just go to the main menu. It just shows you, like, yeah, I don't have the Connect thing, and then the options menu and stuff, and yeah, when you do like the single player, and then you can look at the archives, all the stuff that you got, like from here, and then yeah, you got all them games, and you got this, and this, and pretty much like if you click on them, you can like, you know, play the you can play the show, and then you can play the pricing game and stuff, and yeah. All right, so once again, this is going to wrap it up, and I hope everybody enjoyed this. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, please. Not a bad thing, a good thing. And you all take care, and thank you again for watching.